Hi everyone, Akaba, welcome to my channel. This is Nana Ashanti again. If today is your first time here, you're in so much luck. So we're going to talk about a really exciting topic today. The question that has been on everybody's hearts, everybody that's planning to move to Ghana, to any other African country, to repatriate, to return home for investment, for a good life, all of that. How do you make money to live in that country? How do you never go broke living in that country? That's what we're going to talk about. So make sure you're thumbs upping this video, you're subscribing, you're sharing with all your groups on WhatsApp, all your friends that have the same questions as you, because I'm about to go through my personal business so you can plan your personal business. Let's go on. Okay, so we're talking about how I make money to live in Ghana. Now, first of all, before we get into this, a little background. I have been in Ghana since 2018. I was born and raised out here, but I left and I went to New York. I stayed there for several years. And in 2016, I came back, did a little recon mission on wanting to repatriate back to Ghana. So I made it back to Ghana and I have been here for the past 3 years. I took a little break for about 6 months to go to the US, but I came back this year in August. So I'm going to give you all the tips, all the tricks about how I have been able to maintain my life in Ghana, how I've been able to go on all these amazing trips that you guys have been seeing me doing, and how I've just been able to manage, on a budget in Ghana. And I say a budget because I made a video about what I spend monthly in Ghana. I hear from some of you that might apply to other African countries as well, so you guys might want to go there and check that video. I'm going to link it right here so you guys can watch that. Now let's go through the way I make personal money, personal bank, for savings, for buying things and all of that. Now, number one way that I personally make money, because I'm an entrepreneur, I run my own business. And for those of you that are new to this channel, a lot of you are, thank you for subscribing to the channel and for watching this channel. I own a school. My family actually owns the school, but I am the head of it. And it's a school from crèche all the way to JSS 3, we say in Ghana, but that would be the 10th grade in America. So I have kids from like 8 months old to all the way to 16 years old, and we are about 170 kids or so. Now this is a really low to medium income school, so the kids and their parents, it's like a community school. It's a community school. So I'm the head of it. So one of the ways that I do make an income is the salary that I make from my job, my 9 to 5, right? That's the job that I do as my primary source of income. So if a lot of you, that would be your entrepreneurial pursuits or whatever it is. As an entrepreneur, I will advise you to always put yourself on a salary. You can't just be dipping into company funds whenever you need something. You go, you're never going to grow your business. The past 3 years, I've had to grow the business, change it, and there's been so many things like this, even different elements that I'm thinking about bringing on now. So my first source of income, without you getting so much in my business and counting my money, I'm like the highest paid, because naturally I own the school, right? So I'm the highest paid in the school, and that comes monthly, because in Ghana we pay monthly, right? Now everybody that knows me knows that I'm always into something. I always have my foot in something else, because I just like to work a lot. I'm a worker bee, and that's what I do. If you're going to move to Ghana, some of you are probably not entrepreneurial driven, which is perfectly fine. You might want to get a 9 to 5, which is also very possible. We're going to talk about that in another video. However, you want to have something else going on aside from your entrepreneurial conquest, because as a developing country, everything comes very seasonally. Even people's monies come seasonally, which means that if you're selling any products or services, your income will increase in a certain time of the year, and your revenue might drop or be completely zero at certain times of the year. But every time of the year, you got bills to pay. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go through the other things that I personally did. Hopefully it will trigger something in you. Hopefully you get an idea about how you too can do it. But that will be my primary source of income. Let's talk about the other sources of income that I make. Okay, my second source of income is from what you're working with right now, YouTube. Content creation. It comes in different branches. Actually, the income comes in very different branches. Number one, don't think you're going to move to Ghana or any African country and start a YouTube channel and that's going to be a source of revenue for you, because it's not going to be. It's not going to be. I've been doing this off and on since 2015. I just actually took it very seriously in the year 2020 till now. So I've actually been doing YouTube very seriously for a year. I grew from 1K subscribers to how many subscribers that I have right now in 1 year. So it's been a full-time job also. So I have 2 full-time jobs. I have the school and I have YouTube. Now YouTube revenue comes in 2 ways, or 3 ways for me actually. In one way is what many of you know, which is from Google AdSense. Now Google AdSense is before you watch this video, you know, there will be an ad that runs in the middle, there'll be another ad that runs, and then at the end there will be another ad that runs. We get per 1,000 people that watch, we get a little money off of that. And on my websites, before I used to have that, I used to put Google AdSense ads on there as well. And then I don't have it anymore, but I'll probably bring it back next year. So we get a little money off that. Now that money is like very difficult to get. It's very difficult to get in Ghana. It's very difficult to get in Africa, because there's certain features of YouTube that do not work in Africa, believe it or not. There's certain features of YouTube that do not work. So it makes creators, it's very difficult for us to make a substantial amount of money from AdSense, because you need to have a big following and a wild, like, you know, number of, you know, views and stuff in order to make a decent amount of living, you know, and that is also very seasonal. And we're going to get to all that seasons and the reason why I do that. So one is Google AdSense. For me personally, for my Google AdSense, I use that money to create the content. So if you guys see me going anywhere, doing anything, trying to film and bring content, I use my Google AdSense money, because in accounting, some of the things that you do, you have to take the money that you make from a place and use it to fuel that place. You don't switch the money around. That's what I do. So I have a videographer. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I pay someone a salary to help me, and then I use it to buy gear. You know, our gear is very expensive. I have very good CPM from what I have seen, which is a cost per 1,000 people, because my YouTube's a little American in a way, so I do get a lot of money, quite a bit of money from there sometimes. Sometimes it's really down, there's nothing to get, and sometimes it's really good. So it's also really up and down, and so I don't really look at that. The second way is gigs. So some people pay us. Let me speak for myself. I don't know about, let me speak for myself. Well, for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been, you know, shopping out my video editing skills and my photography skills. And if we go on my Instagram and you go on other places, a lot of the videos like here, I edited them myself, and you know, I'm always trying new things, doing things, and other people pay us to do that for them. So they call you and they're like, I want you to shoot for my website, which I actually recently finished a gig, and they pay you nicely for it. You charge the prices, you set the prices. So you have whatever skill that you have, you want to hone in on it and use it as your second or a secondary source of income. If you're good at cooking, or if you're good at painting, or you know how to code or something, if there's something that's hobby-ish for you, you might want to look about monetizing that, because that is also a secondary source of income from my content creation. Now the third one, which I actually do enjoy, because that's a bit of money, is from sponsored videos. So sponsored videos are when a company pays you to either make a video for them to advertise their products, or to get a commission when it's bought. The sponsored videos that I make on my channel is the real estate videos. The real estate videos, a majority of them have been sponsored, which means when you guys buy, I get a little percentage off of it. And you guys are grown-ups. You guys are grown-ups. You're quality people. You're always looking for something. I'm answering emails and trying to hook people up and all of that. So if like a thing costs, let's just say like $30,000, and I get a little percentage, like 3 to 5% of it, think about how much money that is. And so I do get that as well. But that money is not the money you spend. It's money that you save and use for important things and to build other things. So yeah, I do make these, you know, it's like a branches of a tree. These monies from YouTube, and it's only been in the past year that I actually have been able to monetize this platform that I'm currently on. Now that's not the only thing that I do to make income. Another thing that I do to make income in Ghana is to give my services as a business consultant, because first of all, when I came to Ghana, I had 2 jobs. I was working at the school as a school manager from Monday to Friday, and then from Saturday to Sunday, I was a business lecturer at a university. I was teaching undergrad business courses. So I used to make, and funny enough, the salary that I was making from the school for working 5 days, I was making the same salary from the university for working 2 days. So at the end of the day, it was really good back then. But it was so stressful. I had no rest days. I couldn't create content. I couldn't do other things. So I just had to let that go. Hopefully one day in the future, I'll pick that up. But instead of now teaching in front of a class, what I do is do one-on-one consultations with people. So there's been some of you that I've been helping to repatriate back to Ghana, and I do charge a price for that. And it's not very, extensive or anything, but I give people contacts, like, so you can skip the trial and error, saves you thousands of dollars and all of that. So I do offer business consultation services and relocation services. Now those I do certain months of the year. I don't do it all year round, and I'm about to explain the reason why I do that. So there are 3 main places that I make money from YouTube. Now, when you come to Ghana or you go to any developing country, like I said, things are very seasonal. I mean, from the food that we eat is seasonal, like certain things are available at certain times, and that goes all the way to your business. You could have the biggest restaurant in the country, you could have the biggest construction material mall in the country, you could own a freaking chain of malls or a real estate development or whatever. There are certain times that the business is good and certain times that business is bad. So you have to always have a secondary source of income. Like in Ghana, like let's say for me at the school, people pay a tuition, but because of the way Ghana is structured, some people don't pay their tuition and you have to literally chase them for it. Now we use that to make payroll and to improve the school and maintenance and all of that. So if it's getting to the end of the year, like right now, people don't pay a lot of tuition, or they kind of try to skip tuition because they have to buy holiday things for their kids. And so they prioritize like, well, who's going to get the money? And sometimes the schools fall on the wayside. Believe it or not, some people actually opt to not pay their tuition, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it but to wait for them to pay. So if that happens, that means that I need to give up my salary as the manager of the school for the employees to be able to meet payroll, because sometimes, especially after COVID, it's been really tough here. I like that we're still here, and that's what I'm hoping that moving forward there'll be extra things that we can do. But after COVID, it's been difficult. So imagine this: if you had a business in Ghana and then because of something you had to give up your salary as the CEO to your employees, and you didn't have a secondary source of income, how are you going to survive? You know what I mean? So it's very imperative that everything that you have at your disposal, your passion, your skill, your degrees, or whatever that you have, you need to put them to use into when you come here. And it's so flexible, like you can make your life so easy and not be constantly worried about money when you have things coming, like literally making money in your sleep kind of thing. It's amazing, right? So right now that at the end of the year, I've had to give up my salary, which I have done recently. Here comes YouTube ads now paying a lot more because it's the holiday season, and I'm getting gigs as well because the other people will want you to shoot, and sponsored videos as well. So now this source of income is down, but this other source of income is up, and that's how you're always keeping in balance. You understand what I mean? So that's my advice for you. Just make sure that whatever you have at your disposal, when you come to Ghana, you use it to your full potential. Unleash it all, your talents, everything. Just use it so you can create and curate your life as well. You don't have to, even if you have a 9-to-5. My friends with 9-to-5 have consulting businesses on the side. The politicians have businesses on the side. So who are you to not do multiple things at the same time? You have to. It's a necessity. If you never want to go broke anywhere on this African continent, you gotta hustle hard. So for my business and consultation service, the reason why I don't do them all year round is sometimes it's down. Sometimes people are not really looking to repatriate. Now that December in Ghana is here, from January, February, March, there would be like an influx of people looking for information about how to move to Ghana. They want to start businesses in Ghana. They need business contacts. They need networking opportunities. That's when I will pick that back up. You know what I mean? So that would also be, I do those only on the weekends. It was a time that I was doing like 3, 4, 5 people a day. It was a lot. It was great because like all that stuff is coming in dollars. So I'm getting the salary in cedis here, and then you're getting the gigs in dollars, and YouTube AdSense pays in dollars, and these real estate companies are paying in dollars. So you're getting a mixture of the currencies. I already talked to you guys about this. So if you're gonna live in Africa, you want to get money in different currencies as well, like the currency that you were used to in the West. So let's say you used to live in London or something. You want to do something that will bring you some pounds, because the change from going from spending one currency to the city, specifically to the city, I guess the Naira too, I think the city is like not a really strong currency. So it's very difficult for you to maintain a certain lifestyle if you're with still earning all your money in cities. You know what I mean? So you need a very good combination of it. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you today. I love that you guys, you know, always ask questions after, even in the emails. The emails I always keep replying. I never finish them, but yeah, number one, do not come to Ghana trying to start a YouTube channel and think that's going to be a source of income. It's going to take a lot of hard work for you to do it, and don't come here doing only one thing at a time. It's not going to serve you at all. You always need to get your grind and your hustle on if you never want to go broke in Ghana and you want to live a good, simple, but you know, fulfilling life. You know what I mean? I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.